Video recorded on a police officer's body camera helped lead to charges now filed against that officer. Ryan Vasina is accused of tasing a driver, pulling him out of his car, and putting him in a chokehold.
Imagine getting pulled over for allegedly rolling a stop sign, and before you can even say, ¿Qué está pasando?, you're in a chokehold. Because in Englewood, Colorado, speaking Spanish apparently turns a traffic stop into a UFC audition. Today we're looking at the case of former Englewood officer Ryan Scott Vasina, who was arrested after choking a driver who simply didn't speak English. And yes, he was fired. Because when you mistake a language barrier for defiance, you're not enforcing the law. You're violating the Constitution.
That encounter with a 20-year-old driver happened back in October. Your reporter Ashley Portillo joins us now. Ashley, the police chief and the DA did talk about this case today.
Yeah, the chief of police in Englewood saying what he saw in that video, he said, was very disappointing to see. He also added it puts a strain on the profession of being an officer. He also said the officer did not only violate the department's use of force policy, but also violated Colorado state law. We do want to warn you, though, the video you're about to see can be disturbing.
This all began with what the officer claims was a stop sign violation. The driver pulls over normally, car off, hands visible, calm demeanor. But he speaks Spanish only, which in a civilized system means you get a translator. In American policing, it means escalation.
Taser, I'm gonna tase you.
Less than 2 minutes into the traffic stop, the driver was tased.
Get out! Get on the
The video shows that former officer Ryan Vasina first walked up to the passenger side and asked for the driver's license. The driver didn't speak English well.
I need your license. There's no por qué. Licencia.
Vasina walked over to the driver's side, opened it, and then told the driver to get out.
Levántense now. ¿Por qué me trata así? No, we're not gonna play this.
Vasina then radioed that the driver was fighting, which video shows later he wasn't. Vasina then pulled out his taser and fires just a second later.
The driver did not resist, fight, or fail to comply with any lawful order.
Vasina pulled the driver to the ground and then put him in a chokehold.
Bodycam footage shows the driver sitting politely, still seatbelted, no aggression, no resistance, nothing. But instead of trying any communication, maybe a simple "hablas inglés?", Officer Vasina goes nuclear. He fires the taser. He drags the man out, and then he locks in a chokehold for 12 full seconds. All because the man didn't instantly obey commands he did not understand. The moment he said "por qué?", the officer acted like he heard, "I declare war."
District Attorney Amy Patton said the driver couldn't breathe.
The chokehold lasted approximately 12 seconds. Law enforcement's use of a chokehold is expressly forbidden by Colorado law.
The following day, the victim went to the police station where investigators photographed his neck.
Your neck? I'll check. Let's see. Where?
Water for me, please. Water for me.
Englewood Police Chief David Jackson added language interpretation services are always available to officers, and a Spanish-speaking officer was on his way.
I just can't help but think that if we would have just taken our time, been a little bit more thoughtful, waited for backup, I think that the incident would have been handled in a much better way.
Now, the original charges against the driver were dismissed. Meanwhile, the Englewood Police Department did terminate Vasina last month. He's also currently facing 3 charges. That does include 2 misdemeanors, Karen, as well as 1 felony here.
All right, Ashley, thank you.
This wasn't resisting arrest. This wasn't failure to comply. This was the man saying, "No entiendo," I don't understand. And instead of helping, the officer punished him for it. Fourth Amendment? Gone. Due process? Gone. Equal protection? Gone. All because one officer interpreted confusion as resistance. This is the same pattern we see nationwide. Badge plus ego plus zero accountability equals violence. And it always starts the same way. Someone doesn't respond fast enough, or in this case, doesn't respond in English. Englewood PD fired Vasina. The DA says the force was absolutely not justified. And honestly, If your first instinct during a traffic stop is to choke someone who says "que," you should not be wearing a badge.